What's up, guys? So, kind of following up to my last message, my last video, we are talking today about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Cause I know y'all wanna be rich, though. Got this money, gotta get some Carl's Jr.'s and KFC. All jokes aside, Autosuggestion, as I mentioned earlier, it's one of the brief chapters in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, a very impactful book. The only problem is with Mr. Hill's chapter here on autosuggestion is that he fails to leave out some key information. When he's talking about autosuggestion, he's using it in the context of people that have a desire for money. So he says if you have a desire, you have a strong desire for money, you write that down, you have a definite purpose, you set your intention and your desire, you have a deep down desire for getting this amount of money, and you say when you want it. And he briefly mentions that you should close your eyes and visualize yourself with this money. Now, the only problem that I see with this is that we are in waking consciousness in beta. Beta is our normal state when we are interacting throughout our day, when we're going throughout our day. And the problem with being in beta is that this is a heightened state of alertness. We're anxious, we're stressed out, and we're actually not at a relaxed level to be able to program the subconscious mind. So can you reprogram and make suggestions, self-suggestions to the subconscious mind? Absolutely, 100% you can do that. Can you visualize yourself having money? Can you visualize yourself having success and achieving things that aren't your current reality in this realm of everyday life? Absolutely, 100%. But the problem comes when you aren't doing this in when you're doing this in a heightened state, when you're trying to do this in a normal state, which is not ideal. The ideal is to be in a state and at a level, at a frequency of theta or alpha or gamma or delta, but not beta. Okay, so when I say all that, basically it's high level shit, but let me break it down for you guys really quick. So I'm very practical. The quickest way that I've personally have been able to do this is by using something called the Jose Silva mind control technique. Now, to get an alpha state of alpha is associated with a light meditation, a state of being, relaxed, tranquilo, chill, and you can do this by meditating. You can do this by doing yoga. You can, whatever it is that allows you to unplug and disconnect. But you have to consciously be doing this. And the best technique that I've found to do this is called the Jose Silva mind control technique. Now you'll wanna actually grab the book and pick this up too, because this is really high level stuff. It takes a lot of practice, but essentially what you want to do is look up at the ceiling 45 degrees, be sitting relaxed, start to relax your legs, start to relax your back, your head, your throat, everything going basically from the bottom to the top of your body. You're in a relaxed state, you are looking up, you close your eyes, and then you count backwards from 100. Now when you count backwards from 100, it allows you to concentrate, which also Mr. Hill talks about the importance of concentration and in terms of autosuggestion. So you concentrate, but the thing when you're counting down from 100, it allows you to concentrate, because when your mind's zipping and ziving and dipping and dodging, going everywhere, you're actually focusing. You actually have to focus to count down in your head. You have to really focus to count down to from 100 to 0. So you count down from 100 to 0. You do this for 10 days, and you count down from 50 to 0. You do that for 10 days, and you count down from I believe it's like 20 to 0. Don't quote me. So when you do this repeatedly over and over, what you're doing is you're training your brain to immediately go to a heightened, not a heightened, from a heightened state of alertness to a place of relaxation and light meditation. And then at this level is where the magic starts to happen. This is where you bring up a screen. You start to train yourself to bring up a screen, to visualize a screen. Don't visualize your money yet. Don't visualize anything crazy and lavish yet. All the wealth that you want to accumulate, don't imagine that yet. Imagine a screen, a TV screen, a big HD screen. You know, that's a nice frame, right? So over time, when you start to visualize a screen and you start to do this exercise over the course of, you know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 60 days, 90 days, what you're going to start to see is that you're able to go to this state, this level, this frequency of alpha a lot quicker. And then from there, you are able to visualize this screen, right? This HD screen, this blank screen that you've been visualizing. And from there, then you start to put things on the screen. Basic, like an apple, an orange, and then you start to get the detail. And this, I know this sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but we are talking about high level shit here, man. And over time, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to exchange out that apple with yourself, visualizing the amount of money you want to have, the success that you want to have, your perfect day, your ideal career, the ideal situations that you want to come up in your life, how to solving problems. And this is what Mr. Napoleon Hill fails to really dig deeper into in his chapter on autosuggestion, because if you just say, I want a bunch of money and I want it next week and it's going to happen and I expect it and I'm excited about it and I feel it, it's probably not going to happen. And that's just the reality of the situation. But if over time you train your brain, you go from a level of beta, of this waking consciousness, to a level that is more meditative, in a state where your mind is susceptible to the suggestions, to the visualizations, to the dreams and things that you want to occur in your life. Then they're more likely to appear. I'm not going to say that it's going to happen for everybody. I'm not saying that it's perfect, but it's working for me. And my whole life is an experiment. I like to test shit out and share it. So if you want to try this, definitely go check out just this chapter on autosuggestion and Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, so you can have a basis, a foundation. If you want to take it up another level, go check out Jose Silva's Mind Control Technique. It's a phenomenal book. I think that's like chapter 3 of the book, and that is just scratching the surface, my people. Hope you guys are doing well and digging deeper into self, doing the shadow work that each and every one of us needs to do on this planet to make the world a more phenomenal place to exist. Love you guys. Peace.